You can pull it like regular cards, or you could do a whole spread with all of the cards, but like they're different placements and mean different things. Greetings. What's up, everybody? So this is gonna be our happy hour Friday reading. If you guys did not submit a question, no more submissions, you guys, for tonight. Gonna keep it kind of short and sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my list. Okay. Um, I had two people from last week that submitted late, so I'm gonna do theirs first, and then I'm gonna go in the order of all of those of you that submitted your question in the exact order that you did it. So I'm gonna start with Yazz. I don't think I did hers last week. I don't think I did. Let me make sure. I'll make sure I did not. I don't think I did. Let me see. You gotta read the book to understand the meaning. Okay. Let me see. I'm just checking my list, you guys. My bad. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. I didn't do the ass last week. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Okay. So first person is gonna be Yazz. Okay. Your question was, first question was, how does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? And your second question is, would this lead to a commitment between the two of you? So let's see. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you for your love and guidance, your truth, your clarity. I ask that this tired live and reading be divinely protected. I ask that you cast my energy aside, any distractions, anything outside of me that does not serve this reading. I ask that you block it out, and I ask that I be a full vessel to receive divine messages for those that have submitted a question. Give them accurate guidance, accurate messages. Thank you. How does this person feel that Yazz is asking about? How does this, the Tower, the Hierophant, Eight of Swords, King of Cups, Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords. Alright, so Ace of Wands. This attraction, it's the energy of attraction with this, I'm going to say, with Ace of Wands. The King of Cups, got the Tower. It's a little bit of both. Okay, so you got the King of Cups. I feel like the Tower, it does have some emotional energy in it. Also, it does have fiery energy in it. So it's like, it's a mixture of attraction, excitement, but it's emotions, unexpected emotions. So this person could feel like unexpected emotions. Let's see. It's a Hierophant, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. Clarify. Seven of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. This person isn't completely sure where this is going to go, if it's going to lead to commitment or not. Something about this connection may not be ordinary to this person, or something. It's not something that they're used to, whether it's you guys are of different backgrounds, or something about the connection is not traditional, and it may be something to like push you both out of your comfort zones in some sense. But I feel like this person, like behind the scenes, like they're keeping things close to their chest right now. This person is contemplating. I feel like this is what they're showing on the surface the Seven of Swords. It's like he's smiling, he's, you know, he seems open, but behind the scenes it's like he's watching, or he's paying attention to detail and going within, like he's studying the situation. Eight of Swords, they could be in their head about this, or they could be overanalyzing a little bit too much, or this person's energy is causing you to be in this Eight of Swords energy of feeling stuck, not knowing where you stand with this person or how they feel. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Six of Cups. So something about the past. So this could trigger this person as far as past energy goes. Something that may have disappointed them, or, you know, last time I took a chance on love, this happened, or whatever. It's something that they are taking a step back and evaluating because of something in their past. So the Eight of Swords very well could be them. I feel like this could be their energy. It's not really saying how they feel about you. I feel like this person does have an attraction to you. They may be developing some sort of feelings for you with the King of Cups. I feel like they're handling their emotions well, though. So you got the Ten of Swords, Five of Wands, and Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person is afraid of defeat, or they're afraid of disappointment, or being betrayed, perhaps. Knight of Swords. So they could be a little bit on guard, or trying to approach the situation from a rational place. That's what I'm getting from this. Let's see. Is this potentially going to lead to a commitment? Is this potentially going to lead to a commitment? Is this going to lead to a commitment based off of their current energies and their desires and any other factors? Four of Swords, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups. Clarify. Three of Wands. Clarify Three of Wands. The Star. I feel like Spirit wants you to, with the Four of Swords, to, like, you know, also be clear within yourself about what it is that you want as well. You might have some things that you might need to work on and heal as well. The Three of Cups. I feel like get to know this person on a friendship level. Like, be open. Because I feel like it is a possibility. Like, at some point, there's a possibility that it could lead to a commitment. If you're not dating, then it could, you know, it's like a gradual step. But, like, get to know this person more. Like, be more open, emotionally open. Three of Wands and the Star. So it's very possible that this could happen. What am I trying to say? Because the Three of Wands is anticipation. I don't feel like Spirit is saying to, like, wait around for this to take place or anything like that. But it's like, you know, be open, you know, stick around, I feel like, but not sit and wait. Like, Spirit still wants you to live your life. But I feel like you and this person should have some type of friendship developed, get to know this person, and that's with any type of connection, of course. But don't skip steps just so you can be in that already. But the Star card is here. That represents hope. That represents optimism, but it also represents healing. So with the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Star, I feel like Spirit wants you to be in the space to even receive a commitment. Like, make sure that you're ready. Make sure that this person is in that space. And if not, like, just allow things to unfold. Get to know this person. That's what I'm getting. So it seems like it's a high probability. I don't see why not. With the Knight of Cups, that's a pretty good indication of someone that's at least willing. And then the Star, that's a big wish. That's hope. Three of Cups, that's a celebratory energy. So, yeah. All right. I hope it resonated. Okay. So next is Miss Janet. Number 8. Don't pull too many cards. All right. Let's see, Miss Janet. So you want to know what this person's current feelings are for you, and plans to talk with you honestly in the next 2 months. Let's see. Holy Spirit, thank you for the guidance and clarity. Please help me keep this energy in that. The person she's asking about, the person she's asking about, what are their current feelings? The Fool and the Three of Pentacles. What are their current feelings? Ooh. Okay, Hierophant and the King of Cups flew out of the deck. How does this person feel? I want to make sure this is not picking up the other person I just read for its energy. If those two cards come out, then, you know, they're meant to come out. I'm going to reshuffle them, the Hierophant and the King of Cups back in the deck, just to make sure. Divine Spirit, the person Janet has on her heart and on her mind for this reading. How does this person currently feel about her? How do they currently feel? The Hermit, the Ten of Cups. Okay. So this person feels how they feel about you. I feel like this person, their feelings towards you is like you're working towards something, or you are both working towards something together. But I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, it's leading to the Ten of Cups. This is the end result of something. And you got two majors. You got the Fool and the Hermit card. So the Fool, that's the initiation of something, or being open to a new energy. And I feel like this is you branching out. This is you jumping forth. So this person could feel like you both, if you both were to work towards something, or them themselves, and put themselves in a place of openness and willingness and just go with it, that it could lead to something with you, something of emotional stability, or something that you both feel like is fulfilling. Like you guys share this same desire. Then you have the Hermit card. This person may spend a lot of time inward when it comes to you, or gathering information, or just figuring out what their ideas are when it comes to this situation. Let me see. The Death card, the Empress, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like they're planning something. So you asked about communication. I feel like this is more, maybe if it is about a conversation, it's about what your future plans are, and what it is that you both can agree upon, of like what it is that you both want that's going to lead to fulfillment. But they could be going through a transformation right now with the Death card within themselves, like spending time within, working on themselves. But they're being patient as they're doing this, because they are very focused. Then you got the Empress. I feel like they see you as the Empress. So to me, if someone's asking how does this person feel about me, and the Emperor or the Empress comes out, they see you as like that's the one, or is you come pretty close, or you have a lot of the qualities that they're seeking, and they feel like you're someone that they can have stability with, especially with all these. Okay, you got Three Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, sorry, not Two of Pentacles, sorry, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Then you have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. You got a lot of Earth energy, that's stability. And you got the Ten of Cups, that's like home energy. So this person can also feel at home with you and feel comfortable with you as the Empress, and with the Ten of Cups. The Two of Swords, they may also feel like at times you both may not be on the same page mentally, or you guys can be, your communication may be not always clear between the two of you, or may not be consistent. But I feel like this person they're internalizing a lot of things, or they're reflecting a lot right now when it comes to you, but also whatever it is that they're going through within themselves. It's like they are turning inward. But yeah, let me see. Second question. Was any plans in regards to communication? The plans. Well, the Queen of Pentacles flew out. So again, there's that Earth energy, that stability. I'm not taking all those cards. 10 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay. So before this person can come towards you, they know that there's some things that they need to end because they see you as valuable, or they see like your worth. It's like Queen of Pentacles, she holds this pentacle in her hand. That's something valuable. She's on her throne. This person's coming out as a knight. So this person may not feel like they're prepared to approach you or come forward, especially when it comes to communication. As much as they want to, they might even, let me see. Why am I saying High Priestess? The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. They may be impulsive, or they may desire to come towards you before it's actually, like, before they're ready, but they know that this is something they need to cut out. I don't know if it's another person. If it's not another person, I feel like it's not something you wouldn't know. That could just be an energy. Justice. What?
I got 8 cards.
Page of Wands. Ace of Swords. You got 8 cards.
I said 8 cards, but I read it.
It's my brother, y'all. Say hello. Alright, I have a question. History. I have a question. Justice, Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. So yeah, this is like impulsiveness. With the Page of Wands, Ace of Swords is a messenger. So it could be like a decision or choice that they feel like you're going to make, and that could be the thing that leads them to impulsive action or saying something before they're ready, or feeling like before they're ready. But I feel like these two queens can represent a passion. This energy of, okay, this person is worth something, it's valuable, and I feel a heavy pull or drawing this towards them, and I feel like it's also a level of respect. But whatever it is, it's like they're excited to express whatever this energy is with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Excuse me. That's a lot of movement. I feel like this person could be afraid that they'll miss out on something when it comes to you. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. For the cards. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Did you ask anything specifically, or you just pulled the card?
I just like show me something, you know. But I don't know. I kind of got it. I don't know. It's like this is like kind of like the Tower. It's like some struggle, some bullshit like that. And this is like kind of like monetary. It's like fish is like where you can like money and like all that stuff. And the scythe, you have like it was cut off, severed, and the dog is like loyalty, whatever.
Companion.
And then it's something about like sadness or suffering or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be burden, but it depends. So I said those types of cards, it depends on the placements and what cards are next to them. The Mormon's different from tarot.
And it shows
right.
2 swans.
Love, or the matters of the heart. Okay, so I'm going to go with Bianca, the letter. Alright, Bianca. The moon, that's intuition. Okay. So, Miss Bianca, your question is, if you quit, will you ever see or speak to this person again? Holy Spirit, if Bianca were to quit or leave this job, will she ever see or speak to this specific person again? Please give us clear guidance. Will she ever see this person again? Will Bianca ever see this person again, guys? What is the most likely fit of that if she were to leave this current job? Got the Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Queen of Swords. Clarify Seven of Wands and Seven of Cups. Clarify Seven of Wands. Three of Swords, Seven of Cups. The Magician. Don't just leave it up to like chance or completely solely on divine, because I feel like with the Queen of Swords, she's in the position of knowing. She's also in the position to communicate and speak. You also have opportunity here with the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. Like, yeah, but I feel like it's due to some sort of effort on your end. It's not just going to be, it's not going to be just completely up to spirit or even this person. Because I feel like if you were to just like wait or be in this place of different endless possibilities without taking any action, utilizing your power, your ability that you have, then it's not really likely. So I feel like this is due to opportunities, even the opportunities you have now, I would say. Something about opportunities that are here in this time is everything, but also your power. Like, you have the ability to make something happen. So if there's an opportunity now, don't just let that sit in stagnancy. But if it ever did come down to this, you leaving and never seeing this person again, or leaving the job, would you ever see this person or speak to them again? I feel like pushing for this in any way without your will, if that makes sense. Like, you manifesting it, if that makes sense. Or taking some sort of opportunity, because I feel like this is opportunities already. I feel like that's you. Seven of Cups, it's like, it's some sort of resistance with the Three of Swords. I feel like it's a resistance of disappointment or getting hurt on someone's end. And the Seven of Cups is like leaving it up to chance or too many different possibilities rather than utilizing what's available to you or taking the energy of the now, if that makes sense. Focusing on the here and the now. That makes sense. Alright. Hope that made sense to you. Alright. I'm hungry. Okay, came back. My bad. Hope this is not doing this again. Akashaka moyoto shokoya. Shama haki ama ashoyo ama chitaya. Ashakayama oyo shatakayama ayashotokoyama ashataki ayano ama shatakana a. Hashoto yomo oya shatakaya shonomo oya kashataya kaya oshotokoyo oya eti. I don't want no mess on my live. What's going on? It was just fine. Alright. 25, 21. Alright. What is this person's intentions towards you? Yeah, let's hope. Ashata kamaya, ashoto koya, ma ashata kayi, oyoshoto koya, ma ashata yi, hakayo omakaya, koshoto koya, ma ai, agashoto ya, ashata kaya, ma aya, hoshokoto koyo moyo I, ana ashata ya, ma. Where is this person? Intentions towards melody. The Emperor. Ten of Wands. Two of Swords. Okay, what is this person's intention? Queen of Wands. Ten of Cups. Okay, so what I feel like with the Emperor card, their intentions are coming from like their higher place, like a higher self, higher place. They want to like in some sort of inner like inner battles and back and forth energy like within themselves, but in between you two. So you have two of swords, and I feel like it's wrestling between two opposite energies because you have the 10 of wands and the 10 of cups. It's like two opposites. I feel like this person sees you as the queen of wands, so they may be looking at you as like a positive vibrant energy, but at the same time they could be slightly um I feel like this person wants to not bring stress to you or not leave you in limbo because they feel like they have in some instance, or maybe they know this, maybe you let them know. But they also see you as very fiery, not someone that they want to cross, like do, harm to. Because I feel like this person may have um, good intentions with you. This person does have good intentions with you, and I feel their intention right now is to get out of this limbo energy of maybe carrying all of this or causing this, which could be stressful energy, unnecessary blockages, and things that keep you both from being on a harmonious accord, at least on a harmonious emotional level. Excuse me, on a harmony, a emotional level. So let me see. Bottom card was the 5 of wands. Top card, the temperance. Yeah, they want balance and they want harmony between the two of you, I feel like. And that's going to come with healing and also them letting go of maybe the energies that weigh them down because they don't want to bring you down, because the queen of wands is like I said, she's this vibrant energy, not wanting to bring this extra wand to her when it's not necessary. Let's see. How would you feel about keeping our connection just platonic? How would this person feel about them just being in a platonic connection? How would this person feel? How would this person feel? Whoa. We're not taking all these. How would this person feel? The Chariot, the Hierophant, the 8 of wands. Cool. Clarify how this person feels about being in just with a platonic connection with Melody. 3 of swords, 3 of wands. I feel like they would accept it, but I feel like you guys may not be on the same page with that, or it may not be what both of you really want. The 3 of swords, the 3 of wands, it's like someone wants more than that. I feel like it's an expectation of more, especially with the 8 of wands. It's the intentions are, I feel like someone's intentions are, they're not in alignment. So because you do have the Hierophant here, that's being committed to something. So the Chariot can also represent like forces moving in the same direction, or they could be in opposition with one another, because you got a black and horse can represent opposition. So it could be that this person may not be on board with it, and it could be like still anticipating something different or anticipating something more, or just, being disappointed with the 3 of swords. Or it could be like, even though you're saying this, it may not be exactly what it is that you're wanting. So it's like opposition in some sense, but I don't feel like they would be completely like cool with that. Not to say that they would be against it, but it's not necessarily what they want, I feel like. Alright, let's see. What's going on behind the scenes with his relationship status? Let's see, what's going on behind the scenes? What's going on going on behind the scenes. The High Priestess, the Sun, Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Magician, Tower. It's a lot of majors. I'm going to start with those. So the High Priestess, the Sun, the Magician, and the Tower. I feel like they're like, okay, someone's planning something in secret. The High Priestess and the Magician. So there's some secretive energy going on, or someone is making plans on their own with the Tower card. Could be that, to be honest, I feel like someone is planning to branch out on their own, or they're making plans solely with their self in mind, not as a connection or harmonious unit. With the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, that is giving in some sense. It is still investing in some way. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups. So it actually may not be that this, yeah, someone's investing in themselves and solely on their own affairs. Yeah, okay, let me see. Because the Five of Cups is disappointment. This woman or this mermaid, they're disappointed. So I clarified the Five of Cups, or the Six of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. Clarify the Four of Wands, Three of Wands. So yeah, this person's actually anticipating or looking towards a new direction other than this current connection that this one here that you're asking about. I feel the Magician is trying to create something on their own in secret from this High Priestess, or this High Priestess could be keeping a secret from them, but I'm not, for some reason, I'm not seeing in that sense. I feel like the Magician is creating something in secret away from this High Priestess energy. The Sun card, this is new energy. This is a new vitality. I feel like this is self. Tower card, this is something that's restructuring, or it could be dismantling something, some sort of structure. Six of Pentacles, clarified with Five of Cups. It's like there's not an equal give and take. Someone's emotionally disappointed. What's being invested is not enough, or it's not an emotional investment, and that's possibly what someone in this situation wants, and they're not getting it. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. Hope that made sense. Sound like someone's trying to plan an escape. You know what I mean? Okay, Fatima. 8429, Miss Tima. Will you meet your divine counterpart this year? Let's see. Divine spirit, angels, and ancestors who lovingly guide and assist Tima on her life's journey. Her path is of her highest good. You know the plans that you have for her. That's of her highest good. Where will you tap into what she needs her divine counterpart this year in this current area, and you see that you tap into the energy. You see Tima meeting her divine counterpart this year. You see her meeting her divine counterpart this year. Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Actually, not Three of Pentacles. My bad. Eight of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. You got the Fool at the bottom. Six of Pentacles at the top. Got a lot of Pentacles. So that's structure, you know, that's stability. There is some sort of work. Something is like, because the Eight of Pentacles, that's effort. That's perfecting something that's already coming together. It's like an addition. Then you have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands is victory. So I'm going to say most likely yes with the Ace of Pentacles. That's a divine opportunity, a divine offer, and it's something that's stable. It may take time or something that has taken time. Like I said, with the Eight of Pentacles, you're perfecting something before it leads to the next phase. The Nine of Pentacles, and to the completion stage, which is the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like it's a high probability, yes, with the Six of Wands. It's a victory after a battle, after maybe, the battle could be your relationship history, or you've gone through a very tough time in your life, whatever, or season. It's going to come as some sort of reward, like pretty much like a long time coming. The Knight of Swords, it could come sooner than what you're expecting it. This person, I feel like, will be established in themselves in some instance. This person could be, finances could be involved with this situation, or like a job or something. Business could be involved with meeting this person, or however they come into your life. This could be a factor with all of these pentacles here. Also, could have something to do with the warmer months, like spring into summertime, most likely. But I feel like it's a very high probability, especially with the King of Pentacles being here. That's a stable connection or a stable partner. So I would say it's most likely. And I feel like Spirit wants you to continue to do your work on yourself, continue to build yourself up, period. But I'm going to say it's a strong possibility. I'm going to say that. I hope that makes sense. All right. I hope that resonates with you. All right. Let's see, Samantha. 3842. Okay, so you have 3 questions. What does your guides want you to know about conceiving your own children in the near future? What does Spirit want you to know? My Spirit, tap into Samantha's energy. Tap into Samantha's energy and that of conceiving her own biological children in the near future. What do you want her to know? What do you want her to know? Her angels and ancestors and spirit guides to lovingly guide her and assist her. What do you want her to know? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, 5 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Hierophant. Okay, so what they want you to know? 5 of Wands. Okay, clarify the 5 of Wands, please. Ace of Cups. So I see this as fertility. You have 2 feminine cards, the aces. So Pentacles and Cups, these are feminine energies. The receptive, the Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands, those are more masculine energies. Those are the giver energies. So I feel like this represents fertility. Like I said, the Hierophant, the 4 of Pentacles. So it could be like I don't feel like, what do they want you to know? It's like they want you to know that if you feel like there's something wrong with you, with the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, she's very fertile. She's also holding on to the Ace of Wands, this is phallic symbol. This is a masculine energy that she's holding on to. So I feel like there's nothing wrong with you. There could be some sort of energy that is stagnating in a sense. It's not a free-flowing energy. This could have something to do with the partner. So if there's not a partner involved, I feel, or if you've had a situation where something did not happen with someone, it's possible because it either wasn't the right person or it wasn't the right time. It's like it's almost like a protective energy, like something about protection. And I don't get like use protection type of thing. I'm not seeing it like that. I'm getting it more so as like a spiritual, energetic thing. Like you're being protected for the right seed to be planted, I feel like, or the right time. So there's nothing wrong with you, but I feel like it's this. I see this as they were holding these pinnacles back, like or holding on to. I feel like this is due to like it's a spiritual thing, it's a spiritual protection. So it could be the timing or a person maybe that, it's not right. But the Five of Wands, I feel like there's nothing wrong with you. If that's what you feel, or um, it's like a forceful energy or control or fear or worry, or if it has something to do with age, I don't see that that's an issue. It seems like it has something to do with um, a protective thing, if that makes sense. Mm. What will your next job be like? Divine Spirit, what do you see Samantha's potential next job be like? Like, whatever this next job energy is, if you can foresee, what is it going to be like? These cards flew out or like push themselves out. So you got Knight of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Hermit, the Shadow side, which is the Devil card in this deck, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Strength card, and Four of Wands. So whatever this is, it's like this next job. For one, I feel like it's something that you feel called to, or going to be called to or led to. With the Eight of Swords, it's like you got to get out of your own way, out of your own head. There's some sort of limited thinking, or it's like a process, like some sort of mental process that blocks you. With the Hermit card being here, the Hermit card is like there's a lot of guidance, a lot of wisdom, and coming out with inner understanding or knowing. And I feel like it's confronting a fear or something, perhaps, or facing insecurities or doubts. This job could be something that pushes you out of your comfort zone a little bit. With the Seven of Pentacles, it will require your patience. I don't know if it's like type of environment that you're going to be in, like spirit's preparing you or something like that, but it is going to be quite a bit of a challenge. But with the Strength card, I feel like you can handle it as long as you're not in your ego or your pride. For Wands, I do see this is a place that you feel like at home with, though, because the Knight of Cups is following their heart. It's like a flow when you're in your truth, when you're standing in your heart space and not in this type of mindset. So it doesn't have to be anything big or spectacular. It could be, say, this is just an example, but you're working at a coffee shop, but you felt led to with something about it or whatever that led you to it. There's challenges in it, and it's there to help you develop yourself and confront and face your fears or your shadows. If you have anxiety, it's like overcoming those things, seeing your inner strength and your inner power, whatever it is. I feel like the environment or the people, you're going to feel at home with whatever this is. So, yeah, I don't know if that made any sense, but let me know. Okay. What do you guys want you to know about your current financial situation? Let's see. I'm going to use these. Loving guides that assist Samantha, that have her best interests at heart. Her best interests at heart and that of her divine path. Thank you. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. What is it that you want her to know about her current financial situation? What do you want her to know at this time? What does she need to know? This of her heart is good. Goddess of sacred power, you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. So there's like your intuition may be guiding you. It's strong. You're getting like strong guidance and messages. I feel like, and spirit's wanting you to trust in yourself. It's like you're being guided to take the lead in some sense. Let's see. I feel like they're giving you insight into some, even if it doesn't seem like it relates or makes sense. Do what you're led. Like, doesn't have to really make much sense. If you feel like a strong pull to do something, say something, whatever it is that you're being guided to at this time, it is connected to your financial situation. It says self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So they want you to stop beating yourself up about something, or discounting yourself or downplaying yourself in some way, especially when it comes to what you know or what spirit's like showing you or giving to you or taking some sort of step. You may feel like you're disempowered right now. I feel like spirit wants you to work on your third eye chakra and your solar plexus chakra right now. Like, these could be like out of whack. You're not fully trusting yourself or believing in the insights that you're getting. It could be a lot of mental fogginess, so you're not able to fully get what spirit's showing you, or that you're getting messages from them, or it's just a lack of confidence in yourself or feeling disempowered. Yeah, because there's a lot of purple and a lot of yellow here. So I feel like this represents the third eye and your solar plexus. Okay. Alright. Much love. I hope that resonated with you, Samantha. Alright, let's see. Oh, my bad. Barbara. On to the next person. 4858. 4858. Hungry. Mm-hmm. You got your glass of wine too?
Mm.
I'm hungry. I need something to eat. What does that mean?
I don't know. Nothing. She said,
Alright, Kayla. Your question. What do I do about this guy I'm connected to? Okay. Alright, let's see. Lion Spirit, angels and ancestors and spiritual guides of Kayla that lovingly guides her and assists her, that is her best interest in her and all parties involved. What is it that her spiritual team, like, what is she being advised to do with this significant person that she's asking about? What is she being advised to do because of her highest good? Okay, get to know each other came out. Reconciliation, deception, and worth waiting for. Bottom card is make the effort. Top card is stay optimistic about your love life. So there's like, you have some doubts, obviously, because we can see that with the deception card. When I look at this card, it's like both of this girl and this guy right here, they are not really open to each other. They're not really trusting. There's this woman is kind of a block, or she's like a middle person, middleman, middle woman. Could be literally that you guys have people that are in the way of you two getting to know each other in truth, or some sort of block that's there. Could be due to fear of, some sort of deception or deception that was experienced in the past. But I feel like Spirit is wanting you to really pay attention to something. Let's see. Because you got someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So Could be like you guys are not being completely clear with each other and where you stand or what you're feeling or what your fears are or what your concerns are, or it's like you guys are hiding. And I feel like this situation is like it's not going to bring clarity until you both get real with either yourselves or each other or both. Because I feel like this person, yeah, you know, they just recently came back into your life, but it's just like you have to figure out if this is something worth the time and the energy. Are you blocking this person from coming in or making an effort? Are you too guarded? Is it coming from a place of fear? But I feel like you guys need to be more open and more vulnerable with each other, with getting to know each other. And deception is like these masks need to come off, and it's like whatever the barrier, the block is, that needs to be removed as well. So yeah, make the effort and stay optimistic about your love life is at the top. So if you're pessimistic or you're expecting the worst and all of that, this could be the block. By not expressing it or telling this person how you feel and all of that, it could be, you know, that's one of the blocks as well. Or you yourself not admitting, okay, well, this bothers me, or this reminds me of a situation that I dealt with in the past, and instead of addressing it, um, yeah, or just telling this person what it is that you feel. Let me see. What should be instructed to do? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So it's like you're being guided, you're being protected. So I feel like it's a block here. It's a block within itself. I don't really see any type of red flags. Yeah, the deception card came out, but I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing this person as being deceptive. Let me see. Let me clarify. Clarify the deception. Clarify the deception card and spirit in the situation. It's a deception card here. King of Wands, Queen of Cups. So you guys are like being deceptive towards each other. Clarify in what way? Five of Pentacles. Clarifying the Queen of Cups. Clarify the Five of Wands. Five of Swords. Yeah, you both have fives. You guys, it's like these are blocks and these are conflicts that you both have. So when it comes to the Queen of Cups, her conflict is she's afraid and fears being rejected. Fear of some sort of abandonment or her emotions not being reciprocated. The King of Wands, he may come across as very confident and very cocky, this person, but the Five of Swords is they also have mental conflict with this as well. This person could be afraid of defeat. So, man, can you eat?
You can eat the rest of that sandwich that you forgot the word. You disrespected.
Alright, so yeah, I don't feel like there's anything sinister going on. It's like you guys need to express, be more open, more vocal, get past your fears or express your fears to each other. I feel like this person, they also have some too, but they're not showing it. Because you both have fives. Fives represent change, something that needs to shift. So I feel like you guys are kind of mirroring each other, but in different ways. So like the card says, when you guys reveal your inner truth, your bond deepens. And you see there's that block, there's that barrier. I don't feel like it's another person. I feel like that's an energy. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This woman could represent like your upbringing or mother, something that stems this fear of abandonment or this defeat. Or not the banana, I'm not, like really. Thank you.
That was, you disrespected that.
I didn't eat it all.
Yeah, you ate it all funny.
I disrespected by eating it funny, okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, next. Asia. Alright. Do your ancestors have anything to say to you that might help? I'm gonna use the Earth Warriors deck. Because I like these cards, are very helpful. So let me see, I'm gonna, hopefully you don't mind. Asia. Ashokotoka yama ashataka yi ashotoyo oma akashotoka yama ashotayi ina ikonyo ma ashotakana ina ashotakaya ema hashotokoyo ama ashotayina iyo oda ma ashokoyo oda haka shotokoya ma ayi tayama oyo ashotakaya anama shatayi aka ano oma akai ana asha ana anama ikaya ma shatakayo ono ama ashataka. Okay, let me see. Oh, thank you, Asia. Thank you for purchasing my deck. Hopefully it doesn't take too long because Make playing cards, like their orders have been like delayed for a minute. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to continue to like make my cards with them. Because I don't want people waiting for their cards all week. Take it forever. Okay. Ancestors and spirit guides of Asia, who love you guys and sister. Akashokoya ma akayo shotoyo inamai anakaya ashotokoyo ma akoi anama shakaya tokoya ma ashatakai sokoyo ma aya sotoyo ma hashokotokaya akashotokoi anama ashataya ma akiyo shotokomoya anai ha akoi hakashotokoya ama shatakaya koshotokoya ma aya kam oyo and what I took from that is something about receptivity and listening. Like I feel like you're being shown things and maybe you discount what you're being shown, maybe you doubt the messages that they're giving to you. Ooh. This card wanted to come out. Sweet Paradox of Empowering Grace. Number 28, Quinta. Quinta. Well, you got this pretty hummingbird right here. I believe hummingbirds, I think, are blessings and they represent promise. Let's see. Oop. Hummingbird. Hummingbirds, dreams and new joy are within reach. Opportunity for accomplishment, along with promising success and renewed health. Okay. 28. Number 28, so 9, 10, that represents completion, also new beginnings. It says, when the mind says no, but the heart leaps with joy, we are ripe for a transmission of empowering grace. The sweet paradox is that the more impossible the situation appears to be, the more we are supported through grace, and our divine success manifests swift and complete. Let the faith of the heart overcome doubt. Allow your mind to be filled with wonder at the unlimited power of the divine, and you shall bear witness to sacred manifestation. When there is something within your heart that you know you are on this planet to accomplish, you shall be given equal grace, power, talent, and ability to succeed in that mission. This is the divine promise and sacred plan for you. If a miracle is required for success, then one shall be given. Pray with courage and confidence for your rightful divine inheritance, and allow your bold heart and loving soul to believe in your beautiful hope-filled destiny. This is a sky jewel of the Indus, brings you hummingbird, who bears the soul medicine of spiritual grace, the evolution to conquer any obstacle, and the extraordinary power of the heart. The concept of spiritual grace can be challenging to the mind, We often don't realize just how much we have been conditioned to subconsciously demand that progress in our lives be difficult. Even while at a conscious level, we bemoan the struggle and wish that things could be easier. We want help, but we believe that we are unworthy or have to earn our success completely off of the back of our own efforts. While the divine wants to engage and participate in fulfillment of our destiny, if we do not surrender our arrogance and learn how to surrender spiritually, we will never fulfill our potential. There is a way to allow your spiritual grace so that there's a way to allow for spiritual grace so that any obstacle can be surmounted, even the invincible ones that seem to block your progress from some unknown source. It is not a question of needing to become more powerful, but rather of your relationship to the divine needing to become more vitalized. Then grace can flow, creating success in the same situations that would have otherwise defeated you. When Hummingbird brings you medicine, you have a high spiritual destiny, one that is going to triumph against apparently unsurmountable odds stacked against you. Hummingbirds have the highest metabolic rate of any animal on Earth, with their hearts capable of beating at over 1,000 beats per minute. This remarkable creature, little creatures have an exceptional high need for oxygen, yet some of the species have evolved to thrive in the low oxygen, high altitude environment of the Andes Mountain, flying over 15,000 feet. That's six, which is love. And truly rarefield air. This has become possible because of seemingly tiny genetic mutation in the oxygen in most habitats. Okay, so what I'm getting from this has something to do with matters of the heart, something that's like something that's very important to you. Um, and you may feel defeated based off of what's going on surrounding it. The message behind this is like it's a spiritual purpose. There's much more than what's being shown to you. Not like you have to submit to whatever it is your spiritual source is that you connect with, because there's much more that's happening behind the scenes than what you can see. Um, Again, I don't know. When I was channeling, I heard something with the ear, something with your third eye being receptive to something. That's what I picked up. So you see how this woman, her eyes are closed. I feel like that's like being in meditation, being within, going within self, like not focusing on the outside of things and looking too far. It's like being present in your energy so you can hear spirit and ignore this for a second. Ignore all this outside stuff for a second. That's what I'm getting from this. Um, Let me see. I'm gonna pull an angel, gods and goddesses card. Angel of guidance. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. So right now you're in this. It's kind of like you're. I feel like they're pushing you to surrender right now. Like surrender, because it may be like a part of you is like feeling like things are not working or things are not moving, but it's like says who? Is it based off of like expectation? Is it based off of like where you think you should be or where you want to be and you're not there right now? Or is it really just that it's not time? No, submissions are closed, you guys. Yeah, so I feel like if you stay, like spirit wants you to stay more in tune, your ancestors, your spirit guides, those that have your back, that are really of your best interest on your path. When you stay in tune with that and you pay, like you're open to the messages and what's going on, you'll be guided. Like whatever this purpose is, it says purpose will soon manifest. So whatever you're in right now, the thick of it, you're going to be led in it. You're constantly led, even in the stillness. Like you're moving even when it feels like you're still. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but again, it's like something with your third eye that came out. Yeah. Hopefully that made sense, or hopefully it just helped. It helped you. It clarifies something within you. All right. So that was Asia. All right, Sydney. 6637. You're welcome, Sydney. I'm glad my readings have helped you. How does this person... Okay, wait, hold on. How does my person feel about me and our connection? Okay. I'm going to use romance angels. I feel like I should. Sydney. So my spirit asks for truth and clarity for Sydney in regards to the person in question that she's asking about. How does this person currently feel about her and their connection? How does this person feel about Sydney and their connection? Okay. Someone feels, okay, so either it's you or them, but they feel like, okay, so you got free yourself, express your love, unrequited love, engagement, new love, romantic feelings. So this person may want to express their feelings to you, or they feel, if you express something to this person, they may not know how to receive it, but I feel like there's both mutual feelings between the two of you with the new love card. This is new to them, or you guys are fairly new to each other. You know, you don't know each other like that, or you, I feel like it's a new energy period, whether it's a new type of energy of a connection, or it's like you guys are new to each other, period. Um, this person may want to like take things to the next level in some sense with you, or things to progress, but someone's like afraid of the feelings not being as mutual or being reciprocated by the other person. Someone needs to free themselves. It's something that's holding another person back from being completely open, emotionally open, with express your love. So maybe fear, or like fearing rejection, because I'm noticing like the gesture kind of similar. This guy is like, you know, being courteous or being like, you know, like a gentleman towards this woman. So it could be like this person does feel a little more than what you might think they do. But let me see. Nine of Swords. There's somebody's in their head. This card wanted to come out. This card flew out of the deck. Nine of Swords. How does this person feel about... Ooh, never mind. Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, King of Cups, and Nine of Wands. So you have three nines. Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So you have Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So there's something that needs to be mastered or overcome with this connection, they feel like, or someone wants to overcome their fears, their doubts. The Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card, but it's someone that's willing to fight, someone that's willing to overcome whatever it was that defeated them in the past, so that they can enjoy the fruits of their labor, so that they can be present. I feel like King of Cups, this person does hold a lot of emotions. They are the master of their emotions, or they may come across that way. The Seven of Cups, this person may spend a lot of time desiring and fantasizing things. This person may have a very vivid imagination. Ace of Swords. But yeah, I feel like this person is very clear about what they want, but they're also very clear about the fact that someone has insecurities, whether it's you or them, or maybe both of you. But someone definitely does have a fear of like unrequited love, or something not panning out the way they want it to, or due to past defeat, but still willing to like confront that to have what they want. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if that made any sense. Ooh. All right. Let's see. What does the future hold for your relationship? Let's see. What does the potential future hold for this connection? Near coming future energy, divine spirit, can tap in. For Sydney, this person in question, what do you see? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Healing family issues. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honeymoon. Okay. So there could be someone, like right now though, I feel like it's already something that's brewing or something that's already happening, is confronting whatever it is that prevents one from opening up or being open to another person or being vulnerable, expressing their feelings, even if the feelings are fears, whatever. It may stem from childhood. So that might be something that you both are working towards or will work towards. There's a boy and a little girl here. Heart-to-heart conversations could lead to someone like expressing something from their childhood that was painful, or that like why it's preventing them from being open, or maybe someone sharing one like their experience helps the other person to explain themselves and their experience or something like that. And this could help progress things and move things. It's like more clarity. It's almost like the Six of Swords energy, but it's divinely led. It's almost like the inner child is going to have to be expressed or be nurtured. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. So, yeah, the inner child or some sort of wound or something. Because it seems like this woman on the card is expressing herself and like he's not really listening, but I feel like it could be something that helps open the other person up by one person initiating this conversation or just being open and not being fearful of rejection or fearful of being vulnerable. Sharing some sort of past experience helps the other to do the same or something like that, which leads to clarity. Smooth, like things moving forward smoothly. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting from that. Okay. Mm-mm. Alright. 7414. Took a huge ass break out of that sandwich. Alright. Alright, Lynn. How did this person feel about you apologizing to them this morning? How did they feel about you apologizing? Okay, Divine Spirit, tap into Lynn and this specific person. Ask for permission to tap into this person's energy. How did they feel in regards to Lynn's apology? How do they feel about Lynn apologizing to them this morning? How do they feel? How do they feel? How do they feel? How do they feel? Hangman, the Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. King of Swords at the bottom. Queen of Wands at the top. How does this person feel? So the Hangman, I feel like it helped them to change their perspective of you or the situation. It may even have made them kind of, feel like it made them look at themselves as well, or look at just viewing things from a different perspective, or I help them to see something differently within themselves. With the Three of Wands, it's like they're taking a step back and they're anticipating something in the future, or they have a positive expectation of what could be in the potential future. With the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, that's new energies. That's also receptive, because the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, that's feminine energy. So this is a reception. So this is being receptive to something in the near future. Let me see. Clarify these aces in this instance. Five of Swords. the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, it's like it shifted. It may have been some mental conflict between the two of you. It could have been um, something was picking at. They may have felt like something was picking at them, or something was picking at you too, both of you, in some sense that led to this apology. But they're looking at this situation from a positive eye now. There's a shift that took place with the Wheel of Fortune. Something shifted. Can you see what's going on? Or tell them to be quiet, please. Like something took place. Like a shift, a major shift took place, and I really feel like it's because of. It was like this was an offering of peace. I feel like too. The Ace of Cups can also be not just an offer to us, but offers to others. Something that's given, like of course your apology. It purified something. It cleansed something out. Um, it held a lot of weight for this person. So this, I feel like they're looking at this from a more a positive perspective. But they may be in this space right now, like taking this all in or in their head, but it may not be too long with the Three of Wands, because that's like a swift energy. That doesn't take too long. Okay. So I hope that that made sense, or, you know, gave you clarity. Ooh, yeah. I feel like they're in Hermit. The Hermit card tried to pop out. I feel like they're in Hermit mode a little bit. Even if you guys are in communication or not, it doesn't matter. I feel like this person is in their hermit space, like taking everything all in. But that's what I'm getting. Okay. I hope that resonated. 7825. Okay. Deaj, what's up? This is your reading. Your question is, why have people from your past been popping back up and contacting you? Is this some nope. Submissions are closed, you guys. Did you submit a question, Shanda? Because I don't have your name on here. Or Shant, I'm sorry, I probably said it wrong. Because I checked all the payments directly from my website, so I don't know if you paid some other way, if it was to PayPal directly. Yeah, because my whole structure, well, it's been changed, but everything else has changed. So if you pay it directly from my website, I have a link that goes directly to my website to pay for the happy hour. The prices also changed. It's $7.77 for each question. So that's also changed too. So I usually leave a link on my website. I mean, not on my website, on my YouTube, on my Instagram, and on my YouTube channel to take you directly to happy hour. So if you guys are still paying other ways, I don't see it. So yeah. Sometimes. Brandy, I haven't gotten to you yet. Yeah. Let me change Deaj. I don't think she's on here, but I want to change her timestamps. Okay. Deaj, why have people from my past been popping back up and contacting you? Is this some sort of text? Like I said before, I've changed the timestamp because I was having like outside conversations on the chat. It could have something to do with Mercury retrograde. That does happen, you know. Let's see, but what is the root? What is the root cause as to why are these people from her past coming back up? Why are they coming back up? Why are they coming back up? Popping back up in her life. What's going on, Divine Spirit? What is really going on? What's really going on? The Hermit, Nine of Cups. Those are both nines. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like I'm not getting anything like weird, like sinister or anything like, people just coming in to test you per se. I don't feel like it's a test. I feel like with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, this is like impulsive energy or people that are just by nature like they could be the types that come in and out of your life. They're not the most stable people or like whoever, if it's a person or what. If this is like a romantic, an ex or something, you already know what the Knight of Wands is about or the Page of Wands. That's usually, I'm trying to see if I can still fit in where, I used to fit in and get in, you know what I mean? It could be that. If it's not, I feel, or either way, this is like people that are impulsive and in and out, not really reliable. Um, but with the Nine of Cups and the Hermit, like I said, they're both nines. This is completions. It's like you're at a space within yourself where these people they don't fit anymore. So in a way, yeah, I guess you kind of say it's a test just to see, like, if they still have room for you, like, how much have you leveled up, kind of thing. But I don't feel like it's a big major test other than staying focused on where you are. Like this Hermit energy, that's a major arcana. So other than that, Seven of Pentacles, you're not in a rush or it's these people like how I'm seeing it. How do I explain this? Looking at this, the Hermit, that's like a wise person, that's mature, a mature person, and you got these younger energies, especially these fire energies right here. Usually it's just like it's adventurous, come and go. It's not structured, it's not here to stay. So let me see, what's the bottom card? The King of Swords, top card, Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you have a decision like you want to cut him off or not. That's up to you. Or do you want to communicate with them or not? It's a decision. I don't feel like it's a judgment or a justice card type of situation. It's more so of like your free will. Because it could be, you could be doing your own thing regardless, and these people could come back in your life, but it's like you can be completely unbothered. They're not shifting or changing anything. They're not messing up your life or nothing. I don't see it in that light. Um, yeah, I don't know if that made any sense, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, so something with the number nine though. Number nine is completion, mastery. Yeah, but these are people that you've surpassed anyway, in some sense. Like y'all don't even resonate anymore. Okay, so hope that resonates. All right, so let's see, Erica. 85 minutes. Okay. All right, Erica. What does this Capricorn person want you to know? What does this Capricorn person want you to know? What does this Capricorn person want you to know? What does this Capricorn person want you to know? What does this Capricorn person want you to know? What do they want Erica to know that I do not spirit ask for permission to tap into this person's energy? What do they want her to know? Okay, you have a lot to share. All right, so you got. Unfortunately, I realized I did not see your worth at first. I can't lie. I do touch myself thinking of you. Player lifestyle is just not for me. You need to rid yourself of jealousy and insecurity. I have trust issues and I don't feel safe opening up. I believe God made you as my equal. Your beauty and energy is alluring. Did you put a spell on me? Okay, so, all right. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, so this person may have taken this situation for granted at some point. Um, this person sees you as their equal, though. This person is letting you know they're not a player. For some reason, maybe the trust issues and the jealousy stem from something that happened in the past, or your perception of them as being like a player or something like that. So this person, obviously, they're telling you that they're attracted to you. And they, literally, it could be that that's what, I'm not going to get into all that, but what the card says. Yeah, I feel like that's what they want you to know. Let me see. What is going to improve, or what is he going to do? Sorry, I dropped my pen. You're welcome, Isis. What is this person? What is he? By spirits happen to Capricorn's energy. What do you see him doing to improve this connection? What do you see? Well, okay, all these cards flew out. I'm gonna take the ones that fell face up. So you got the 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Clarify the 2 of Wands. Ace of Cups. 7 of Swords. Clarify 7 of Swords. The Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Spirits. No. Okay, so there's no cards that's trying to come out. That's weird. Clarify the Lovers. Lovers. What's going on? 2 of Cups, Empress, and the 8 of Wands. So there's like some sort of, like they're stuck. I don't know if this is a third party situation type of thing, because you do have the Queen of Pentacles and you have the Empress. But I'm going to clarify if this is that. Because the Lover's card sometimes can represent a choice. You also have the 2 of Cups. Clarifying the Empress. Is this a third energy, or is this the same person? Is this Erica, or is this another individual here? Give me clear guidance, Divine Spirit. King of Pentacles. So I feel like a relationship or bond, but I feel like this person, if that makes sense, because you got 2 counterparts here, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So if this is like a single relationship, they may want to like change that into a dynamic, but they have to walk away from something, emotionally detached completely, the 2 of Cups, so that they can move towards this. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups. I feel like this is making a decision to move in this connection or the union. The Ace of Cups did clarify the 2 of Wands, so I feel like this is an offer to have that 2 of Cups and offer it and give it to another person. So they're working through this right now. A 7 of Swords. It may be a lot that this person is not saying. I feel like they do give you some sort of information, but there's a lot that's not being said. I feel like the Lover's card is like they need to make a decision from their truth and from their heart. And I feel like at some point maybe this person was like denying the connection or denying how they felt and was like running from it. The Empress, it's like this is the total package, this is it. So I feel like they see you as this. So they're working towards making a decision, working through something and walking away from something that doesn't serve them. All right, let's see. What do you guys need to tell you about this person? What do you guys need to tell you about this connection? All right, what do you want her to know? What do you guys need? Spiritual spirit guide beings, angels, ancestors who lovingly guide and assist Erica on her path. What is it that you want her to know about the Capricorn and the connection with the Capricorn? What do you want Erica to know is of her highest good and best interest of all parties involved, divine spirit, angels, and ancestors, the spiritual team of Erica that has her best interest and highest good? Thank you. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This person is making a decision. Like they need to, or they know what they need to, or they're going to make a decision. Children. So if they have children, could be the something with the child's mother, like they're still stuck with like the results of that connection or like past disappointment. Um, let your friends help you. So they may also want you to get some clarity. Um, of course, be mindful of who you talk to and who you get advice from. Like, not everybody has your best interest, and not everybody is of a sound mind to give you that. So, and it could also be this person too is trying to get clarity from their friends about what they need to do or what they should do, especially if it's like drama with a baby mom or something like that. If this is not that, because you did have the Empress, that could be a baby mom. Um, if it's not about that, then this is someone's past, their childhood, that's playing out with this decision that they need to make. Or if there are kids involved, whether it's their kids or you have kids, they're considering all of this. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I feel like this person's gonna make a decision. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. So that was your questions. Hope that resonates with you. 9346. Okay, so Miss Nicole, how does your person feel about you? How does your person feel? My spirit, thank you for your clarity. How does this person feel about Nicole? How does this person feel in question? How do they feel about Nicole? How do they feel? How do they feel? How do they feel about Nicole? Okay, you got Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Lovers, Two of Wands, Sun, and the Two of Swords. Okay. They feel like you give them the opportunity or to be happy again, or it's like some type of child playful energy. So you got the Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups. It has kids in it. The Knight of Wands is like a fairly young person, and then you got the Sun card. So it's like inner child. Um, and there's a cat here too. So it's like it's some sort of comfort that they get from you. It could also be excitement, it could be passion, but I feel like you give them like you show them another side with the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, two opposite energies. So, excuse me, the Lovers, this is togetherness. You see, like they're celebrating in this card there. They are, it's like togetherness. They're kissing. There's kids playing. So it's like all of this energy in one. It's like a bundle of different energy. So I feel like you give this person like a passion, or maybe again, like you're giving this person a permission to be happy again, or to live, or to be playful, lighthearted. It's not heavy energy in these cards, with the exception of this, but it could be like this is what they come out of because they have this option, this opportunity to like experience different types of energy. So I feel this connection is a lot of light, a lot of passion. With the Sun card, it's revitalizing. I feel you make this person happy, especially with the Ten of Cups and the Sun card. The Lovers card, yeah, because the Lovers also represents a choice. You got the Two of Swords, Two of Wands. Those are, choices, how we think, how we perceive things, what actions we take in life. And then you got the Lovers, which is a choice between heart, choosing between your soul and your heart's path, or your heart's desires, your truth. Sometimes it is choosing between lovers, but in this instance, I feel like it's energies. Um, so I feel like this person is choosing to follow their heart, or they feel like you gave them the opportunity to feel, again, something different, another side, if that makes sense. So you got Queen of Swords at the bottom, Seven of Wands. So maybe there's some sort of resistance, or this person, that's what they're used to. They're used to connections with people where it's not a lot of openness, it's not a lot of vulnerability or free flowing energy. So this is something that's very different. It's an opposite side. Or if you guys have went through a cycle together where there could have been some coldness and not a lot of movement, or it's not a lot of flow. It's a shift. It's something that it's a new other side. It's a new energy that they're seeing, I feel like. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. Okay. 9747. All right. Brandy. Hmm. Can this work in this lifetime? Divine Spirit, please tap into the energy of both parties. I ask for divine permission to tap into the other person's energy in regards to this question. Angels and ancestors and spirit guides who know both parties' path and their destiny, their fate, what is in their life purpose and their journey. Got the Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Temperance. There's a lot of free will in this. One thing that is divine is there's healing. I feel like this connection or this person or you, like, it brings some sort of healing in it. But I feel like this person has a choice or options between two people or just two paths and two energies in life. Because I do see that there's a Queen of Wands here. This could represent this Nine of Wands energy here. It does not have to be a fire sign or air sign woman, or this person being a water sign. It doesn't have to be that. I feel like it represents an archetype, so not so much the person's zodiac. Because we all hold each zodiac sign somewhere in our chart and they play different roles. So I don't want to get too caught up on that. I feel like these are energies. The Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands, I feel like this is someone that has gone through a lot and is willing to fight or put in the work and the energy and persevere. But there are two different energies, like two different feminine energies here, potentially. I feel like this person's free will is like they're wherever they're being led within their heart is where they're gonna go. I feel. Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles can also represent like this person, the person that you're asking about, their choices and decision in life. I don't get anything written or set in stone with this. With the Temperance card, like I said, majors are usually divine orchestrations. The fact that you have all of these court cards represents there's a lot of free will, someone's will involved. This person's heart is going to make a decision and direction that they want to go in. But one thing that is certain is that this situation or this connection or interaction, it's bringing healing or it's meant to bring healing, maybe for all parties. So not seeing anything that's saying for sure that this is meant to happen or meant to go down, because this person's free will is involved and it's based off of where their heart is going or where it feels pulled and led to go. Um, because there's two significant energies, feminine energies that's coming up here. One of them is like a fighter, a warrior, like willing to fight for this energy or this connection, or just like someone that um, is not going to back down. But either way that goes, it doesn't matter, because this person at the end of the day, this masculine energy, it's their choice, their heart, where they're being led. Then you got the King of Swords at the bottom and the Five of Swords at the top. So this person could be mentally conflicted or um, not even in the space for love, but this person, it could be that's the thing that is helping this person to heal. This person could be conflicted. They could be not mentally sound all the time. So the healing factor is there, or this connection or the interaction helps this person to heal, if that makes sense. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Okay. Next person is Koi. Okay. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. What path of career is best for you? You're very indecisive. Well, I'll tell you this. If you're asking about life path, life purpose, like it's already, whatever your path or your purpose is, it's already written within you. It's going to be found. It's going to be, it's not something like, career can be connected to life purpose, but I feel like career is like a choice. It's like a part of your journey. Like it's, or some people don't ever have career practices unless it's a part of their life path. But I feel like their life purpose, it's not something that is like, I don't know how to say, like you pick and choose. It's something that's already a part of you. It's something that is you. So it's not like you have to make a decision, if that makes sense. It's already, I don't know how to explain it. Let's see, Divine Spirit, please tap into this. Please give her more insight. Okay. I want to make sure that I clear it because this is like some of the same cards from the other spread I just did. So let me clear the energy out. Divine Spirit, please clear out the energy from the previous reading. Ask for nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity. Love, light, truth, and clarity in regards to Chloe and her purpose, her life path, her career. When it comes to making a choice, thank you. Yeah. So you got the Wheel, Seven of Swords, and the Tower card. So again, it's like this is a part of your spiritual path and your spiritual journey. It's not something that's controlled like by outside forces, like you, how do I say, like you intervening and like, oh, I'm going to be a model, and how do I explain? Okay, it might be confusing. So like when I was young, I had different things that I wanted to do like that. Not to say that I still can't do those things, but when I went through a certain part of my journey, when I went through my awakening, it led me to something completely different. Like it led me into a different path, something I didn't even think that I would be doing. But when I thought back in the past, I always had an interest for this type of stuff. But it was like, it was scary because of how I was raised and stuff like that. But it was always there. So not to say that the other things I want to do in life is never going to happen, but I feel like those are my choices for myself, like what I thought I wanted, when actuality wasn't like my core truth. So when you go through an awakening, or when you've already gone through it, but you're going through the process of your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening, it's going to naturally happen. It's going to naturally come to you. The Seven of Swords is kind of like, that's the trick. Like we're in this illusion, like creating things off of false stabilities, of things that we think we should be doing, or what society says, like, oh, because my family or my dad's a doctor, my mom's a lawyer, I got to be one of those things. And a lot of people do strive for that, and they're not always happy with that unless it's part of their purpose is that. But I feel like something with an awakening and you not seeing it, it may be something that's under the radar, maybe something that you're already good at but you don't know how to apply it. It's like that's part of it. Like, you know, especially if it's something that you can do for free, like you enjoy doing it, you love doing it. um like a lot of people love to sing, like people, like, yeah, they might want to get signed and want to win Grammys and stuff, but like they could sing, like it's their joy, that's their thing. So you know that's the part of their purpose, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's something to do with this, the Wheel of Fortune. It's already mapped out, it's already there, it's already destined for you. So it could be like, let's see. Yeah, Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles. It's like you're too much in your head rather than, because it's something that you already hold within you. It's already something of value. It's already a token, a gift, a blessing that's in your hand. So I feel like it's a matter of, so it's learning, it's perfecting, or it's tapping into, it's embracing it. And the more and more you embrace it, the more value you'll find in whatever it is. You don't have to be in this Two of Swords energy. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Um, let's see. Will you see this specific person again? That's spirit. Ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. Ask for permission to tap into this. This man's energy is. She's going to see him again. What is the likelihood of seeing him again, Divine Spirit, at this time, at this point in her life? Okay. So you got Page of Pentacles. You got a lot of Pentacles. It's interesting. Court cards. You got Page, Knight, and Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Seven of Wands. I feel like it's up to someone here because when I get court cards, I see those as like our free will or someone else's free will. So you got Page, Knight, and the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, that could be someone, it could be your energy. This person could be the Knight. The Page could be any one of you because the Page is a messenger. Sometimes the Knights are messengers as well. They bring something. They're delivering something. So this could be due to someone taking the initiative or taking action with the Ace of Wands to see each other again. It may require someone's action. It's not something that you should leave up to the universe or divine spirit solely because I feel like with no major arcanas being here, it's not something that it's not something that's like set like, oh yeah, you're gonna see this person again because it's gonna be an event or something's gonna take place or whatever. It's more so like a free will, which we all have. So sometimes, yeah, there's things that divine orchestrates and there's things that we set in motion and the universe, backs it up. But I feel like in this instance, with these court cards, I feel like this is up to free will. Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles, like it's some sort of resistance with this because it could be due to fear of rejection, like someone being fear of being rejected, or fear of being abandoned, or something that may have happened like this in the past was preventing someone from taking action. That's what I'm getting from this. So I would like to say that it's up to one of you, whoever feels convicted to reach out, move forward, whatever. That's what I'm getting. So hopefully that resonates because that's what I'm seeing for you. Okay. Basma. 1938. Okay. Basma, how are you? Let's see, what is going to begin for you that you now that I am good job. Okay, what's going to begin for you? What's coming in for you? Now that you let go of this job, what's coming in for you? Get out. Get out. I don't like that. My brother sometimes he be like, no, I don't like the stankiness, the energy sometimes he be bringing. I don't like that shit. I gotta clear it out. I don't like that. Ashoko chukama ashatakai ina hoya ashatakama ya ayo shotoko yo anya iho shotoko ya aya shotokama aya akashotoko ya mashakaya tati ano o akanya ayo onama akashatoka ai inama ayo yomo hai anama ha hashototo I kai achotoko ya ma aya satata ano hokai ashotoko ya ma ai ana akoya ashatakai no ama ai. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I didn't like that. I'm sorry. What is going to come for Bosnia now that she's released the job that no longer serves her? The job that no longer serves her. What is her highest good, her highest guidance? To come in. Let's see, what is coming in? Alright. So you got Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Those are new energies. So I feel like it's bringing space, like something in the matters of the heart. Because you have the Knight of Cups, or the King of Cups, sorry. King of Cups as well. Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So this may give you some time to reflect on things that matter. I feel could be a decision that you want to make from the matters of your heart, like how you wish to move forward. If this is about another job position or your future plans, I feel like this hermit period is giving you time to reflect and prep and prepare for something. Like, I don't feel like this is indecisiveness or like mental fogginess, conflict. I see this more as planning, like weighing the pros and the cons of something. I don't see the Four of Pentacles as negative either. The Four of Pentacles, I feel like this is preparing for something, but it could also be like saving up for something financially. Let's see, because the Queen of Pentacles, she is at the bottom, so you're in a position of prosperity. Queen of Swords, mental clarity and truth, like you get to see things from a different perspective. Two of Pentacles, yeah, so you might have two different options or opportunities in how you can approach things or approach things on a financial level. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, this is like a major turnaround, major shift for you, a new cycle. And I feel like if you made a decision from your integrity, like there's going to be a positive cause and effect to this. So I'm seeing this is like being in your power. This is being in your power, and I feel like this is supportive energies in all directions. All four elements favor you. Let's see. So the material realm, the spiritual realm, the emotional, like everything, your actions, like as long as you're in integrity, you're following through with your higher guidance and where you stand, like you can't go wrong in the direction that you're taking. What advice does your mom and your siblings need to hear so that you can keep progressing in life, your career? What message? What message? What message does Cosmos mom and siblings need to hear so that they can keep moving and progressing in life in general, etc.? Thank you. My spirit and ancestors who have love, compassion, and wish the best and help and assist and love to the pathways of the highest good of all parties in question. What do they need to hear? Okay. So you got Goddess of Sacred Power. It says you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Angel of Communication. Communicate clearly and don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So this is being in like one's power, but the power is come from the heart. It comes from within. It comes from a place of integrity, not from ego, not from pride, not from entitlement or false entitlement. I feel if there's things happening, like currently happening in individual in each person's life, it's like they have the power to shift it and change it, maybe even by what is communicated, because you have the angel of communication. So whatever you speak and whatever you believe, like behind those words, the effectiveness of those words, the power behind your words, the energy behind them is what shapes things. And I feel like if this is an energy of just like feeling like you're not in control or that you don't have any role or part in forward movement in your life or making the change, then this is telling whoever that needs to hear this to step into their power, like step into their power. And the power comes from the divinity within self, the divinity with source, not again from ego and pride. I feel like the heart chakra the solar plexus and the third eye chakra might need work. For the feminine energies, especially something with tapping into this goddess energy. And this, I feel like this is nurturing, having more compassion for, even if it's a male, tapping into this feminine energy is like the compassionate, nurturing side of self, like needing to tap into that energy and give that back to themselves and honoring themselves and know that it is their birthright to be in their power, to be in their truth, to take the lead and not be passive and just allow things to just be. Also, I feel there's like some sort of psychic gifts or abilities that you guys may have. It could be different from the next. Some of you guys, it could be clairvoyance, could be clairaudience, it could be different for each and every one of you. But Spirit is wanting you guys to trust your intuition and trusting that whatever steps you take, whatever guidance you're getting, or whatever it is that you're needing to be assertive in, to trust your guidance, especially if you feel it deep within you, within your heart. Then you have angel of families. That's interesting. The angels surround both you and your family at the moment. So you guys are divinely protected. Yeah, that's what they want you to know. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonated. Alright. What's up, Naya? Okay, so you said that you forgot your other question. It's okay. So I'll save your question for your other one next week. So let's see. Your question was, is this person worth the wait? Is this person worth your wait? Let's see. Divine Spirit, thank you for your loving guidance, your truth, your clarity. Thank you. I thank you for your loving guidance. For Naya, is the person in question, is this person in question that Naya is asking about, is this person of her highest good? Is this person of her highest good as far as worth waiting for? As far as worth waiting for, this person worth the wait. This person in question worth the wait. Seven of Wands came out. I'm going to pull 4 more cards. My Spirit, is this person worth Naya's wait? Page of Pentacles, the Moon, the High Priestess, the 8 of Wands. Is this person worth your wait? Well, with the High Priestess and the Moon, I feel like you already know the answers, but you don't have the physical proof or evidence or anything that's indicating that you should do this other than what you're being, whatever you're feeling internally. So, let's see, clarify the 7 of Wands. Just a lot of mystery. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like it is going to require you to stand in your truth and stand in your power if you decide to wait for this person. Because like I said, there's not a lot to, on the surface or in the physical for you, enough for you to stay. I feel like it's more of what you're feeling internally. You got to discern between whether your higher self is what it's telling you versus maybe what your fears or your ego is telling you. Like, is it coming from a sound place? Clarify the High Priestess. The Hangman. The Queen of Cups. What is the Moon card? Clarify the Moon card. The 3 of Wands. Clarify the 3 of Wands. The 9 of Wands and the shadow side, which is the Devil. So what I'm getting from this is what the High Priestess is saying is like, this person is worth the wait. I feel like for you, your intuition may be telling you that with the Queen of Cups. It's like willing to nurture something, willing to put your heart into it. With the Hangman, yes, there's a stagnancy, or it's perceived to be stagnancy. It may be put on hold, but it's happening in the divine way, divine orchestration. I feel like your fear is also knowing that, yeah, in waiting, there's a potential that this person may not come around in the way that I want them to. It's that fear that you have to face. That's what I'm getting from the shadow, which is the devil card in this deck with the moon. You gotta face that fear that, okay, it may not work out, or this person may not come around if I decide to wait. But something, your intuition though is telling you though, I feel like, to wait. Because there's something about this. There's something that's happening beyond the surface of what you see. Let's see. So then you got the Page of Pentacles. So it's like you might, there's something that you still need to learn. There's something that you still need to process that maybe you haven't processed yet fully, that you still need to learn or master, or this person is needing to grow through. You may get little hints in there on the physical, but you're not getting much. It's like breadcrumbs. You're not getting much. You are getting some sort of messages, but you might be resisting them, or you feel like this person is resisting you, or there's not a lot of communication. But I feel like Spirit's telling you to wait for a reason. There's something that Spirit's, it's not so much for the person themselves or like something significant or specific to happen. But yeah, for some reason I'm feeling like you're being guided to wait. These are pre-submitted questions, you guys, from earlier. So it's not like a free chat reading type of thing. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Rachel. And I completely forgot. Please forgive me, but I completely forgot to put your timestamp in. I'm gonna put to 120. Hopefully that's right. I don't know. Okay. Hopefully that's like around the time that we started. I'm hoping. Okay. Alright, so Rachel. Where are you at, Rachel? Okay. 125. Okay, so is your person, are they feeling the soulmate connection between the two of you? Is this person feeling the soulmate connection between the two of you? Divine Spirit, please tap into Rachel's energy and her connection with her husband. Is he feeling the soulmate connection? Is Rachel's husband feeling the soulmate connection, Divine Spirit? Is he feeling the soulmate connection? Feeling the soulmate connection. Please give us clear guidance, truth and clarity and accuracy. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Nine of Cups was hiding behind it. Interesting. The Fool and the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they do. They're receptive and open to the energy that's felt. They're not putting a label on it or like, oh, this is so, like, I feel like they feel that energy. There's a lot of cups, a lot of emotions, a lot of feeling. So you got Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups. So it's like a good feeling, it's good energy, it's good emotions. I feel like it could even feel like fulfillment or a wish with the Nine of Cups. The Three of Cups is celebratory energy. Also with the Ace of Cups, this is pure love, or this is an abundance of overflow of love. It's never ending. It's this. They're receptive. Aces of Cups. Ace of Cups is a feminine energy, so yeah, it's a receptivity of emotions. I feel like the Fool, openness, kind of like a childlike energy. Yeah, I feel like they sense the energy. The Two of Wands sometimes could be what people call a twin flame card, you know, alongside with the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I feel like this person does. Clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify the Two. The Hierophant. Yeah, High Priest. This person could also be spiritually in tune or believes in spiritual connections enough. They don't need to label it or anything, but I feel like they're in tune enough to like know So yeah, the Hierophant, that's a higher calling, higher purpose. So this person I feel like could be in tune spiritually. Five of Wands. Clarify Five of Wands. I'm not taking these cards. Come on, Spirit, what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna put it back, and if it wants to come out again, it'll come out again. What else do you want her to know? What else do you want Rachel to know about how her husband feels about this connection? The Tower and Two of Cups. Yes, they feel it. It's very intense. It's very indescribable. It's very life-altering and changing. But it's like, at the same time, it's very beautiful. Again, they're celebrating. They're putting their glasses together. They're in agreement of energy. Like, on an emotional level, they're in agreement. And then this also celebratory energy. So yeah, I feel like they feel it. That was pretty clear. So, all right, last but not least is Shanda. I'm sorry, I always say it wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one slide because you didn't know, but next time, like, for happy hours, you guys can do it directly from my website, and the prices change. It's $7.77. So let's change. All right. What is this person's intentions? What is this person's intentions with you? What is this specific person? What is their intentions with her, Divine Spirit? What is their intention? What is this person's intentions? What is his intentions? The Chariot. Five of Cups. King of Wands. Five of Wands. Two of Wands. The Strength card. Nine of Wands. I feel like this person is wanting, like, to move forward. Well, I feel like they want to move towards this, and they may want to tackle some sort of, because they're disappointment. This woman is definitely disappointed or has been disappointed, I feel like, by this King of Wands. Obviously, they don't have to be a fire sign. I feel like this King of Wands could be a master manipulator at times, or could be very charming and gets their way. So I feel like this person could have exhibited that aspect of them, like, on a lower vibrational level. But I feel this person feels confident enough to overcome whatever these challenges are between the two of you. You got two fives. You got the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands. So this person feels confident and capable enough to approach this Five of Wands energy. They may be trying to figure out how to approach you. I feel like it's a little bit of intimidation, or a fear of, like, anger, that you're upset with them, or if you do have a right to, of course, I feel like they understand, but it's like a fear. The Nine of Wands, this is someone that's willing to persevere. This is someone that's willing to fight in spite of the fact that they've gone through a battle before, that they've been hurt before. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Seven of Swords, King of Swords, and the Empress. So this person may not always be completely upfront and honest with you, and I feel like that could be something that you're not appreciative of course. But this person, I feel like, sees you as the Empress, and they may want to communicate with you and come out of this energy of deceptive energy, or just not always telling you everything. They may keep things from you. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's like ill intentions or anything. It could be that this person is not comfortable with being vulnerable or being open. I feel like this person does project themselves to be pretty confident on top of things. So I'm gonna say this person is, like, wanting to make things right, or that is their intention, is to make things right. They may be guided to or led to. Yeah. Is there anything else? Anything else? High Priest, Ace of Cups, and Four of Pentacles. So they're Taurus. So I feel like, yeah, this person wants to do the righteous thing. I feel like if they've been holding back, I feel like they want to change this, or they plan on changing it. Because there's some fear. Both of you may, why is this not charging? Both of you may have a fear with the shadow side. This is the devil card, and that was the bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands. But you're being guided to confront or face your fears. That's what I'm seeing from this. So that concludes everybody's reading for happy hour. If you guys submitted a question past 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, your reading will be on next week's list. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Much love. I'll put the timestamps up shortly. So timestamps will be in the description once we're done. So much love as always. Thank you for everyone. If you want to submit to happy hour next week, every Thursday I open submissions up and I close them at a certain time because my list gets full, or you know, it just depends on what my schedule is that night or that day or where my energy's at. So I try not to take on too many readings. So first come, first served. $7.77 per question. You guys can purchase directly from our website every Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Much love as always.